Welcome back, my friends. In this video, I want to talk about writing styles, or basically the different perspectives of writing. For example, in my book, The Taming of April, it's told in a first-person perspective. Each chapter is told from a point of view of the person talking to you. Like, for example, the very first chapter, the main character, Adam, is talking to you and telling you how his life is going. In the second chapter, it's April. She's telling you she's a hairdresser, and here she meets Adam. In the third chapter, we meet her best friend, Danny. So each chapter is told in a first-person perspective, but not all books are told that way. Sometimes there's a narrator telling you the story, and sometimes there's one person telling you the story, and you don't really get to meet them until the very end or the very beginning or whenever. I'll bring this up because I just finished a book called Azrael, the Story of Steve James. I did send it off to a couple of beta readers, and I'm hoping to hear back from them soon. But one of the beta readers was my wife. She tends to go through a lot of my work sometimes, and even though I value her opinion very much, she did tell me a lot of the scenes in this new book were a little confusing. One thing I need to point out about it is, sometimes I don't introduce somebody for a reason. Sometimes I don't tell you somebody's name for a reason. In the very beginning, in the prologue, there's a girl with orange hair. She works at a gas station, and she's telling you that she's telling you the story. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? We don't know her name yet. We just know she has orange hair and she works at a gas station. Now, here's where it might get a little confusing. You gotta remember, if she's working at the gas station, she's the one telling you the story. So in the first chapter, when you're reading this, you're reading it as if she's telling you a story. He went here. He went there. He went down the road. Yada, yada, yada. But then when he meets up with this person at a gas station, I change perspectives. Now it's, I did this, I told him, I went here, because remember, she's telling you the story. But when he leaves the gas station and she's not in the scene anymore, I revert back to the other way. He went here, he went to his apartment, it stopped raining, yada, yada, yada. So when she's in the scene, the perspective is from her point of view because she's telling you the story. But when she's not in the scene, it's, he did this, he went here, yada, yada, yada. You understand what I'm saying? So what I want to know is this way of writing confusing? Because honestly, this all comes together at the end. This is one of those stories where it's like you just have to read the whole thing to understand it. But mostly I want to know from you guys, is it strange or confusing to change perspectives in the middle of the chapter, even though the person telling you the story was established at the very beginning and then we're meeting her now? Comment below the video and let me know what you think, because I'd love to hear from you.